Finding Purpose in Your Life. Funding provided by a grant from the Town Fair Tire Foundation. Presented by Dr. Raymond Shockey, Director of the Life Source Center.
Hello, my name is Dr. Ray Shockey, and we're going to be talking about finding purpose in your life. Most people don't even think about what their purpose in life is. Most of us go from day to day doing the same old. And many people ask themselves, why am I here? What is my purpose? What am I to do before I die? And we're going to talk today about 7 things you could do to begin to formulate that plan and move you out of that circle that ends up at the same place in time. First of all, give yourself something that you feel passionate about. Give yourself an openness to that. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people live the same kind of life. They get up, they go to work, they come home, they eat, they go to bed, then they repeat the same pattern again. And they really never give it a thought about doing something special for themselves, something that they can feel passionate about. Going to the gym, learning a new language, or whatever the case may be. Thinking about doing something that you think you will enjoy. And don't resist doing something or trying something that's different. And a lot of people will say, well, if I try this is not going to work. Well, if you try this and this does not work, then try something else. And one may ask, well, how is that going to help me find a purpose in life? Well, it's a first step in getting out of yourself, getting out of the routine of daily living, beginning to look at things that may be different in your life that you can feel good about, okay? The second thing is listening to your gut. So you try something different and you feel just no change at all. Being aware how you feel when you do try something different, and if you don't feel any different, or if you feel uncomfortable or uneasy, try something new. Don't be afraid to push through that fear, push through that pessimism, and try something different. Okay? 3, make a concerted effort to surround yourself with positive people. A lot of times people gravitate to people who think like themselves, and if they have gripes, they'll gravitate to people who have gripes about the world and about other people. Make a conscious effort to seek out positive people, because their positive attitude will rub off on you, will broaden your options. You will begin to look at life in a different way, and you'll want to emulate how they perceive the world. And you may find that they're doing things that you never thought about doing that changes people's lives. And you may do the same in order to be like them. So again, make a concerted effort to gravitate and surround yourself with positive people. 4, stop moaning and start doing something. People have a tendency, many people, moaning about life, what it is, how nothing changes for them. Stop moaning and start doing. Recognize there's unfinished business all around you. Begin to see that you have talents that indeed can make a difference. And we're not talking about large purposes. We're not talking about large worldly differences that you can make. We're talking about differences in purpose that you could make in your life that affects people that are around you. If you're a grandparent, your goal could be presenting the best kind of options for your grandchildren, best kind of role model for them. Your own children. And I had a patient one time who suffered from a lot of traumatic occurrences in growing up. And when she became an adult, she defined her purpose in life being to provide her 2 children opportunities that she did not have. And that was her purpose in being. So it could be something around your surrounding, could be something that affects your community, and it could be something that can affect the country in some way if you're part of something that's larger. Okay? So again, think about what you might love to do. Don't be discouraged. Try different things. Let people know that you're looking for a purpose. You're looking for something that will make a difference. Now, if you watch television, for example, especially around the Christmas holidays, they always have different people looking for donations, different projects, etc. And you can go in so many different directions. Don't be tempted to do that. Focus on one thing and focus your energy on that if that's something that will really end up being something that you will love. Okay? And again, if that doesn't work out, as I said earlier, try something new. Be open. 6, listen to what's going on all around you. Pay attention to what's going on around you. A lot of times in our lives, we're so focused on our everyday routine that we're not aware of what's going on, the bigger picture, what's going on around us. Pay attention to that. And opportunities will present themselves that you never even thought of before. Again, if you're open to that. I remember when my wife was pregnant, when our first child, it seemed like the whole world was pregnant because now all of a sudden I was aware of pregnancy. Well, be open. You'll be surprised as to what will be laid on your doorstep. 7, focus on your purpose when you're suffering. We all, life is not a utopia. There's always ups and downs. And when you're going through that down period, if you go back and focus during that time of suffering on your purpose, that's going to help you bring you back to what you want to accomplish while you're here on earth. That will make you feel more relevant and less bogged down with the negative occurrences that you may be experiencing at that particular point in time. So those are 7 things that I like you to think about. And there are many other ways of finding purpose. Uniquely, you'll find your own, but begin to be open to wanting and finding and experimenting and having a purpose in your existence. So, thank you very much for listening. Take care.
A special thank you to the Town Fair Tire Foundation for making the production of Finding Purpose in Your Life possible, presented by Dr. Raymond Shockey. Services can be obtained by contacting the Life Source Center at lifesourcecenter.org. Video production that includes editing and voiceover by J. Scott Voices at jscottvoices.com.